Welcome to T10 Info TV SK channel. My name is Syed and here I am with the updated world news for Monday, May 15, 2023. Pakistan ex-Prime Minister Imran Khan calls for more protest. Pakistan former Prime Minister Imran Khan on Saturday called for supporters to hold national-wide neighborhood protest day after clashes between his followers and security forces triggered by his arrest. The one-time cricket superstar, who had been tied up in dozens of legal cases since being ousted from power in April last year, was freed on bail on Friday after his detention was declared unlawful by the Supreme Court. 12-year-old Indian girl falls to death from 17th floor in Sharjah. A 12-year-old girl died after falling from the 17th floor of her resident building in the Al Nahda area in Sharjah on Wednesday. The girl belonged to South Indian state of Kerala, had returned home from school where her mother works as a teacher when the incident happened. The child's father was away in India when the accident occurred. According to neighbors, the police immediately rushed to the spot but were not able to save the girl. Social worker Ashraf Vendanapalli said the child's body has been repatriated. We got all the necessary documentation and the body was sent to India for burial on Saturday morning, he said. According to the death report issued by Al Qasimiyya Hospital in Sharjah, the child died due to a head injury. This is the first such incident involving the youth and had been recorded this year. An Arab boy died after throwing himself off a balcony in Sharjah's Al Majaz area in 2021. A 17-year-old fell to her death from the 39th floor of her apartment building. Emirates employees to get 24-week salary bonus as company records highest ever profit, says source. Less than 24 hours after posting its most profitable year ever, Emirates Group has promised over 1 lakh employees a 24-week bonus. Emirates refused to comment on the matter. However, several staff members have confirmed to Khalija Times that they receive emails confirming the incentives. In the email, Sheikh Ahmed bin Saeed Al Maktoum, Chairman and Chief Executive Emirates Airline and Group, wrote about the spectacular performance the company showcased before telling employees that they deserve every bit of 24-week bonus which will be added to their May salary. On Thursday, the company released its 2022 to 23 annual report and posted a record annual profit of 10.9 billion dirham. This is a complete turnaround from the company's loss position last year. Banned imported cigarettes worth 24 crores seized in Mumbai. The Director of Revenue Intelligence Mumbai has seized foreign origin cigarettes with an estimated market value of 24 crores Indian rupees and arrested 5 persons including an importer trying to smuggle them, the DRI said on Sunday. These cigarettes, approximately 1.2 crore sticks, are banned for import into India due to their non-compliance with Indian standards. The DRI said in a release, based on specific intelligence, the cigarette was seized from a container which was supposed to be transshipped to Russia free trade. The DRI officials maintain a discreet vigil on the container's movement. It was found that after the containers left the Nhava port in Navi Mumbai, instead of reaching its destination, the same was diverted to a private godown while it was en route to Russia free trade warehouse zone. The DRI official then intercepted the containers at the godown. Jordanian woman kills 3 of her children. According to Al Arabiya News, a Jordanian mother reportedly strangled 3 of her children to death in the capital Amman on Saturday. As the motive behind the murder remained unknown, security sources told agency France Press that the 40-year-old woman strangled 2 of her daughters, one aged 3 and another aged 5, and a 7-year-old son while they were asleep. The woman's 2 other daughters managed to run away from the house and sought help from the building's guard. When police arrived at the crime scene, the woman was arrested, then transferred to the hospital due to her being in shock. She will later be interrogated by police after her condition became more stable. India-Europe Trade Technology Council to hold first meet next week in Brussels. The first ministerial level meeting of India-European Union Trade and Technology Council will be held on May 16 in Brussels to discuss ways to increase cooperation in strategic technology, digital connectivity, clean energy trade and investments, an official statement said on Sunday. Commerce and Industry Minister Piyush Goyal is one of the co-chairs along with External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar and Union Minister of State for Electronic and Information Technology Rajiv Chandrasekhar, the Commerce Ministry said in a statement. Cyclone Mocha floods Myanmar port cities face major refugee camps. Myanmar appears to have borne the direct impact of Cyclone Mocha as winds of up to 210 kph ripped away tin roofs and brought down a communication tower. Government sells 9.5% of state-controlled telecom Egypt. The Egyptian Finance Ministry has announced the selling of a 9.5% stake in state-controlled telecom Egypt for 3.75 billion Egyptian pounds, which is $122.4 million in a move aimed at pushing forward the government in privatization program. The ministry said on Sunday that 162.2 million shares were sold at 23.11 Egyptian pounds, which is $0.75 each in a subscription that was 3.11 times oversubscribed. Another 0.5% of the shares are now being offered to Telecom Egypt employees until May 25. Thousands of people have hung down in monasteries, pagodas, and schools seeking shelter from a powerful storm that slammed into the coast of Myanmar and southeastern Bangladesh on Sunday. A cyclone Mocha crashed ashore, it uprooted trees, scattered flimsy homes in Rohingya displacement camps in Bangladesh, and brought a storm surge into low lying areas. Indian startup eye North Africa entry through UAE Trade Pact platform. The Free Trade Pact signed with the UAE last year has opened the Emirati market for Indian companies, but it is not their final destination, business says, as they see it as a hub to expand further into Middle East and North Africa. The landmark comprehensive economic partnership agreement that came into force in May reduced tariffs on about 80% of all goods and provided zero duty access to 90% of Indian exports. Bilateral trade has touched historic highs since the signing of the agreement, registering a year-on-year increase of 16% to reach $85 billion in the April 2022 to March 2023, according to Indian Ministry of Commerce data. It will continue to increase further in the coming years, according to the UAE and Business Council, the official joint business chamber for promoting economic synergy between the two countries. Saudi Arabia is reducing liquid fuel consumption by 95% for agriculture sector. Saudi Arabia agriculture sector is on track to achieve a 95% reduction in liquid fuel consumption by 2030 as part of its strategy to promote local farming using sustainable practice. The Ministry of Environment, Water and Agriculture recently reviewed the liquid fuel displacement program and the use of the electric grid to replace liquid fuels used in agriculture to power machinery and equipment such as tractor, harvester and irrigation pumps. The LFDP aims to displace more than 1 million barrels of liquid fuels per day across utilities, industry and agriculture by 2030, involving more than 10 government and 20 private companies. While speaking at a workshop organized by a ministry for the sector, Muhammad Al Abdul Latif, the head of the agricultural team of the program, said that the displacement program would work on replacing the existing energy source in agriculture with electricity by connecting to the power grid. Mr. Al Abdul Latif explained, the program will also enhance operational capacity and reduce any external factors affecting the sustainability of the kingdom's environmental sector. Flooding in Somalia displaces 2 lakh people official. Some 200,000 people are now displaced due to the Sahibali River flash flood in Beridweyne town and the number may increase anytime. That's all in today's headlines. Thanks for watching. If you want to receive more important headlines around the world, keep watching T10 Info TV SK channel by subscribing and hit the bell icon to receive notification.